Hello back everyone, hope you have a great day and thank you for welcome to the second part of the Nightwater demo review. Last time we played the first part, we built a base, had some fun in the incremental minigame, but it was so much fun so I decided to play a second round on the newfound island. So we basically unlocked all the final area, which is this thing here. We have more minigames to figure out, and we have more base building to figure out. So let's go. The goal is quite simply like build the automation to the max of the demo. Get some copper, get some iron, get some coal, see what we can do with that, and play the minigames to our heart's content. Simply put. Now we have our oil and wheat producer, we can get all the things. So I think as next step we're just gonna build an assembler for all items. Basically, so we just have an assembler for all items. And collect the boxes here. So last time we built this assembler which produces planks. We produced the oil producer. What else do we have? We have wooden gear. These things back here are just raw materials. So of course I could consider to also remove those, even though I don't think I want to. What do we do next? How do I find out what we do next? So I just look here. So next is probably just the stone gear, which requires normal gears, and it's just rock, pure mined rock, right? Stone. So we produce the same thing as we did with the cocktail produce, which just requires clay and wood. So let's start with the primitive clay miner, which requires stone bricks. Now that being said, stone bricks might be a little bit more essential, so maybe we actually start with those. So maybe this list is more in line of what we need when. So let's produce some of them by hand, so we can build our items. Now, it's hard to say how many we actually want to have. Maybe 20 is enough for the start. Primitive rock crusher. Now, these are all rocks. We will not need too many rocks for the... Can I place it to not destroy any rock? Yes, I can. We will not need too many. So this pipes just into the primitive assembler. If we're just gonna build like here, connect it with a simple pipe. Like so. Set it to bricks, choose assemble. Can add a little bit of stone manually. Just to see that it works, it creates stone bricks. And now, of course, we just need to route the output into a wooden box somewhere here. Can I stack wooden boxes actually? Doesn't seem like it. There seems to be no stacking. But we can just add it to here. That should be fine. Now the pipeline should be long enough, and voila, it is already done and dusted. Quick and dirty, and if we press here, we get stone bricks. Perfect. So next craft is wooden gear, all we have. Clay bricks is the next. It is basically the same, I guess. Clay bricks is just made out of clay. Nothing else. So, another primitive rock crusher. With this one we place it next to clay. Again, we don't need too much of it. But I would prefer to not ruin any of the clay deposits, so probably build it like this. Now, I think in this case I would like to see how long the longest pipeline is where we can build it. So we can build it there's actually no space left to build anything. Where do I go with it? Where do I go with it? So somewhere here, maybe. I don't think it fits. Of course, we could just route it to a completely different area. It also totally work. So let's build this thing just like here. It will not reach from the primitive pipe, that is fine. We can build a box in between. It's indeed very far in the back. Maybe also just put it further into the front. That would also work, of course. 2000, that is too much by far. So somewhere here is the maximum, so let's build a box here. This should be good enough. Connected to the box. Next pipe. Connected to the builder. Perfect. Select clay bricks. Choose assemble. Always fill it up by hand once for no particular reason. Now I think we're gonna need another box in between. The line will be too long. Exactly. So we're just gonna put a box right here. I can build a trunk class, dedicated storage container for wood type milestone items. Interesting. Now so far I have not managed to fill up my inventory. So I actually do not know when you would use this extra space thingies. And we built the other box just in front of the other ones in line with them. Should be fine. And now we just connect this box to this box. This box, exactly. And this box should now contain good things. This box. Clay bricks, perfect. Lovely. So what else can we automate? A primitive gearbox requires... So I need to double the gear production basically. And so for this I need 2 clay farmers, 2 wooden farmers, 1 rock farmer. And because this needs planks, I need actually 3 wood farmers, right? Really? So many? So the first wood farm produces wooden gears, the second wood farm produces stone gears, the third wood farm produces primitive gearbox planks. Planks for primitive gearbox, yeah. That is quite a bit of something. Now let me actually shortly check if there is something new and fancy in the research tables and things. So because here we have actually found the new materials, tin ingots, copper ingots and iron ingots, of course. Wow. So this we can't unlock anymore. Okay, this is all restricted in the demo. Oh, so we can't even get iron ingots. We cannot get anything from copper, and we cannot get anything from ingot, from tin ingot. And we also cannot get any furnaces. Yeah, okay, so we are kind of close to the end of this, which is fine. Now the thing is, because I do not have a specific wheat collection, I can never get this resource gain. So probably also need to produce another wheat collection machine. I still also need to create a tinker station actually. Let me actually build a tinker station. Why have I never built a tinker station? Because it costs a lot of stuff. It doesn't. I just never did it. Okay. Great. So we just try to align it. But it's a little bit lower than the other ones. Tinker station. Stone pickaxe. I think I actually do not have a plank production, right? So this nothing gives me planks. No, I have a plank production. Okay, never mind. I have a plank production. Okay. Huh. Increase and decrease buffs. Okay. Ooh, farmer speed. Upgradable Tinker Station. Oh, I can build a bronze pickaxe. But I cannot unlock the ingots, so I probably am locked to the stone ingot, okay. And the toolbot needs wheat and planks. Okay. So, as I said earlier, I need a second automated wheat farmer. Which will be this thing. I also need a lot more planks. Really running short on planks, that's interesting. So despite having a plank crafting station, automated plank crafter, it doesn't give me enough yield basically. Yeah, wood is really like the most primitive resource is the most scarce one, so to speak. Like this maybe. Longest possible cable goes to roughly here. Next box here. Of course I could stack both lines more together, so they are less intrusive in the field, but I guess it's fine. Of course, the question is if this is already within the range of our collector obelisk, and of course it is not. Okay, so we just built the box here. Cannot build another box because I'm missing logs, of course. Here we have lots of wood. We have 3 wood machines, basically 3 wood creator machines that we can empty from time to time. And now this generates wheat, so if I press this machine, we now also get wheat. Lovely. Stone bricks, planks, clay bricks, yep. Okay. So we need 3 wood collecting machines. We have enough planks, lovely. So this is kinda in the area of the other thingy, but that is fine. Thing is, I do not care much about how efficient these machines are, so it is kind of okay. So 3 wood machines. Right. 1 shall create just planks, I think. We need a plank crafter. We build it, I think it's max range away from this. Let's build the plank crafter in the most outside. So I kinda also would like to just build the entire building factory here on the right side, so maybe I should just route everything over there. So let's actually instead then build the rock crushers to get clay and stone. So this should give me a little bit of clay. This should be enough. And also need a little bit of rock. Like so. Should be enough. Okay. So now if I route this rock to about here. And then basically just to here. Okay, I'm missing a lot of logs. Yeah, of course, it's always the logs missing. So like, I could also, you know, just build tons of these. And then add the auto looters next to them. Might actually be worthwhile. So they're basically always full whenever I look at them. So as we already know, we need a lot of logs. So what we can do then is craft 3 boxes for logs. Right, do we have enough cable material? We have tons of cable crafting material. Now this is of course wrong way around, but we do not care too much. See how far we can build it in. So somewhere like here maybe we can build the 2 boxes and connect it together with this box, and then it should be fine. Can I build on this line? Actually can build on this line. So we can easily connect it like this. And then we can build the primitive collector in the range of all of these. And if I press E, I get really lots of oak wood and some stone from somewhere. I actually don't know from where. And I can actually multiply these boxes so it can store actually more, which might be worth it. Because this is our most scarce resource so far. So I don't have to run around and collect logs from everywhere, but I can just build them however I want. Okay, missing oil. Yeah, not. I mean, of course, in theory I could also route this wood collection to here. I feel like running to here is kind of more efficient. Like it's already producing a lot every time I run back here. Right, and also a second box for this thingy here. And actually, in this case, I could also just add this missing oil. Yeah, the oil is really slow. Get only wheat. Let's manual craft some oil. Should be good. We have enough wheat for 8 oil. That is good. Okay. So if I build on the gray thingy, I can add the box here. How far is the range of this one? Actually, it doesn't matter. Why am I thinking about this even? Let's just build 2 boxes, like so. And if it's not in range, we just build another box. It should not be in range, right? Yes. Definitely not in range. Missing locks, which we can solve instantly. Perfect. Yeah, this is kind of nice that I can just instantly solve any missing locks by just doing this. Right. So this should pretty much fill up my entire inventory with locks instantly. Of course, it gets more efficient if I let the boxes run full, so like we have double inventory, so if it runs full I get like 60 locks per farming machine. Everything except this one has 2 storage capacities, so maybe I actually should also second one for this, so just that it's symmetrical. Okay, where is the cable? Here's the cable. Good. So this gives us 2 boxes, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 30 plus 20. Right, so 350 locks or something per run. So if I go and do the metal runs and come back, there will be more than enough wood. So let's go and do some metal runs in between. Have we upgraded everything that we could upgrade? No, I have some materials, so we could upgrade to more poison or something. How much does this cost? This costs also the other material, okay. Okay, this is all ultra expensive. So let's just unlock poison damage. Okay. Enter. So yes, so we were in the stage where we can just one-click trees, and so let's focus on wood dust for now. So we finished the wood dust upgrades. Even though there was an upgrade for more speed when we kill trees, which should multiply our wood dust production by infinite. Right. And this, of course, is also a way to gather wood, even though I do not know how much I actually gathered. Oh wow, this is expensive. Got nearly nothing. Huh. Like I need 300 per upgrade and I get like 146, it's really not that much. There are wood dust milestones. Oh, unlocks wood fortune ability. Player has first chance to receive double items when manually destroying any tree. Doesn't affect trees in the dark circuit. Oh, repeatable upgrades. Oh, here you have actually unlocks for your actual game. Okay, interesting. So how much did we actually unlock? Increase resources again. Increase the maximum amount you can receive of any resource by +2. Okay. Need a lot more wood dust for this one. So let's gather a lot more wood dust, I guess. So do these trees also give me wood dust, or like... Yeah, these trees also give wood dust. Actually, yeah, I should always farm the most hardest trees possible. Okay. So maybe we actually go to the next area of trees and see how much they give us. Because they had like 2000 life or something. So this was a lot more useful. Yes. So we have 600 of this thing. 1k, okay. So let's see if we can now go to the left side trees. We just hold left mouse button and run. So because this trees really gives us basically nothing that we need. So 1500 HP trees. They give us also wood dust but no resin. Okay, so basically I need to find the other trees and have finished all resin things. Okay. Understood. This doesn't seem to be very good for wood dust as well. So the white trees are probably still our best bet. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna farm resin, basically. So what is this one? Okay. Yeah, next time would be very useful. This is the one I really need, actually. Let's focus on time gain ability. So let's run through to our white trees. Okay, perfect. Hey, reached the waterfall. Lovely. No secret behind the waterfall. What is this? That's a scam. There always is a secret behind the waterfall. Unlock. Oh, I could unlock it only once. Unlocks stackable X skill damage. Permanently grants plus 10 X skill base damage for every 50 trees felled. Okay. 1k of the resin. Unlocks a stackable area of effect ability range. 1 meters of radius. Okay, so yeah. Cool. Cool. I cannot afford anything because I'm literally always missing the most basic material. The wood dust. I actually do not know exactly how well the poison works, but there are no trees behind me, so apparently it does work. How much did we get? A lot. Okay. So we just increase X damage so far. Resource gain unlocked. So do I get no more resources? From here, that would be good. But probably it's only viable in the real world, not in this one. So from what I understood, there's basically no reason to play the normal world until we have finished the corresponding minigame fully. And then basically return to the actual base building after you've run through these things. How much wood do we now have? 322 logs, not very many logs. So this gives me plus 10 damage, this gives me plus 50 damage. Yes, this plus 10 damage is really not very useful, but I can lock it only to level 5. Raised by 5 meters. Very cool. This Since we gain time back from felling trees, the extra area of effect, of course, is extremely useful. As this destroys all trees behind us. Okay. Oh, I actually forgot I have another skill to throw. Oh man. Maybe YouTube chat gonna hate me for that, for not using my Q skills this entire time. Oh my god. Everyone's sitting there, oh, press a button! Yashi, press a button! Oh no, I'm sorry, chat. I'm so sorry. I know how quickly if a streamer like oversees such things like the entire time. Like not once, but the entire time. It's a pain. I can feel it. Okay, this is all to the current maximum until I get the next trees. This of course is very costly. Can swing X very fast now. Longer poison. Okay. Okay. Can nearly get the entire forest down here, but not quite. Still missing a little bit. Plus 50 damage. Increases the amount of time you have for exploring the 6 by 5 things. Oh! Plus additional time, very useful. Decrease bit ability cooldown, also very strong. Radius, also very strong. Unlocks weakness passive. Trees struck by bitten hawk skill permanently receive 50% more damage and drop more resources. Oh my god! That is so strong. When increase the weaknesses passive strength by 10%, trees will take more damage. Okay. So yeah, so finishing the one ability first is stupid. You should increase all abilities. So throwing the X first, just increase our yield. So that's why I did it. Throw another X. So it is an incremental game with multiplicative properties, which is very cool. It's usually exactly what you want. Unlocked wooden totem. Okay. No idea what it is. Things I also do know how to figure out what it is. Here, that one that restricts resource spawns in its effect area to trees only. Oh. So I can force it to have only trees. That is actually very interesting. Very interesting indeed. So what else can I afford? This one, of course. It goes up to 10. Holy X damage. Do I actually still need the resin? I have 1.8k. Like, do I actually need it for anything? Or can I stop harvesting the white trees? I need to go... So this costs like 500. So let's go to the other side then. Okay. Get all the trees. Of course, I'm kind of curious what is here. In the ruins, I have 4 seconds left. Let's see. Anything to loot? Anything to click? Yes. Oh, I couldn't click it. Okay, unfortunate. But we know there's something to click. That's already good to know. Okay, some upgrades are finished, others are missing this wood dust, basic wood dust. I actually want to see what's in the chest. So at least we apply a lot of poison damage while we do that. Oh, I can just left click it. Huh. Okay, cool. Okay. Probably wasn't a very successful run, but it was a run. Okay, these are all unlocked to the max. Here we are missing more dust. Okay. So we went left, we went right. Is there also something down the center actually? I think not, right? Maybe? Where am I going? Oh my god, 10,000 HP trees is where I'm going. Okay. Now we are kind of curious, of course, what they drop. 1000 wood dust. Okay, yeah, that is of course very cool indeed. And very useful. Okay, only one tree gave us 1000 wood dust, the rest kinda less. But really lots of wood dust and nothing else. Okay, so these are the wood dust trees. That is okay. Yeah, we were missing a lot of wood dust. Now we know why. There is a wood dust tree that gives us only wood dust. And we're still missing wood dust. That's resource, mostly. Wow. Right. Okay, so the rest needs all of this fancy tree. This one. Heart of the Elder. The heart of the largest, strongest tree in the Dark Thicket. The elder tree grows in the north and extremely sturdy. Its heart has a 50% base chance of dropping when it is felled. So I need to chop lots of elder trees. So straight up north. Okay. I think this is where we just went, right? Just straight up north. Now felling these trees on the way is just producing time. These are the elder trees. Or is it only really the biggest tree that gives us a resource? Is this tree fellable? Yes, it actually is. 100,000 life. Okay. Yeah, we want to make it in time. So let's fell some wood dust trees. Okay. So, actually can afford the berserker speed, which will probably be very useful to get the elder tree with. So the elder tree has a chance of 50% of dropping the item, and I need like per upgrade like once this elder tree things for the last updates always. That's gonna take a while to actually farm all this stuff. That's actually really a lot. Lots of farm runs required. Right, and so far not very useful. No, so we likely need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably 6, 7, 8. At least 8 attempts to farm the super tree. Okay, we got our berserker skill. And we can unlock already some things for it. Didn't read honestly what I just unlocked, but I can click stuff. Increase the amount of time you have for exploring the secret by 5 seconds. Yes, more time. It's a cooldown. Yes, okay. So what does it do? Movement speed, damage output, and resource gain. Okay, so this is very useful for the fat trees. It's on F. Okay. So we run through to north and then activate our new fancy skill and see how many trees we can actually kill. Kill all the trees. I hope there are no female trends here. Because I kinda got lost. Okay, activated berserk. Wow, has a very disturbing monitor effect. Forest luck unlocked. Cool, cool. Of course, the upgrade for resource gain is the most useful one. So we can activate only one time so far. Okay. So maybe if I activate it at the very start, probably I can also use it maybe a second time in the end. Actually, might be a good idea to do. So there's nothing more for me to upgrade, right? Really, all upgrades are done. Okay, good. Okay, that's throwing X damage. Now, I'm not sure how useful all of this stuff is, honestly. So I need to go to the left side next time to gather more of the... what's called? Wood bark. I need more wood bark. Yeah, so all of this requires wood bark that I do not have. Okay, that is fine, we can do that. Unlock some duration. More time to unlock the thicket. Okay, so I need now also the resin and the bark. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, so with the trees in the center, the wood dust becomes more of a non-issue, which is very good. So we go to the east white tree forests this time and one-shot all trees, because now we actually got extremely strong. also activate our Berserk ability, so we can get more resources out of doing all of this. Now, basically, my forest destruction machine can gather the entire forest in one run, more or less. Okay, it is very cool indeed. Still have time left. I basically generate time by killing these trees because I'm so strong now. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, now I also have time for a second Berserk. Actually also run faster, I think. Yeah, this one Berserk activation, of course, was a troll. Hopefully I can get this one tree down. Yes, I can. Very good. For the extra resources. Nice, nice. Yeah, that is interesting. So, I have 844 resin from one run. Okay. We don't read now too much. We just click on unlock for now. This time we go to the left side, to the wood bark trees. It's actually gonna activate Berserk now already, so it regens faster because we run faster and we This is a troll still, never mind. Should not do this. I can generate time by destroying trees, of course. I will have time for a second Berserker run anyway, which is good. Try to slap more trees so we spread our poison better. It's my ability for exactly one tree, not very useful. 26 seconds left. And Berserk again with no trees around, like a pro. Okay, running out of trees in this area as well now. Okay, can afford lots of upgrades. Nope, missing the resin. I got all the bark, but no resin. Okay. So next time we go for the resin. Actually, I only got like 500 bark. So this requires really lots of runs, man. So it would be interesting to know if the Elder Tree gives like all resources then, because so we could make runs only for the Elder Tree. If this would make sense or not. I actually forgot I dealt damage and I just stopped for a tree, but just was a mistake. I wonder if my poison is actually strong enough to take out a tree if I don't hit the tree directly first. I really do not know. Let's try to get the entire white forest cleared here. I think I can. I actually think I can easily, even if I play poorly. And don't aim my abilities and things and time them well. I still get the entire forest cleared. Yes, I do. Yes, everything cleared. Nice. So do I now run to the western trees and get more bark? I don't find the western trees. Okay, I kinda lost my way. I have no idea where I am, what I'm doing. Where am I running currently? Am I running back to the start? No. Actually found the correct area, but kinda late. Okay. Do I now have stuff to upgrade? Yes, I have. No, in general, I feel like the Berserk upgrade is a little bit more useful than the other one. Unlocks double poison damage ability. Trees with active poison effect will receive double damage while Berserk skill is active. Yes, this is exactly what we want in life. Like 10% cooldown on a 50-second cooldown is of course a ton, so that's why we take it. And now we are missing mostly the bark. Okay, so we go left side again, to the west. Maybe it's also time to try another time the elder tree. It's not hit the most outer trees because they would maybe die to poison as well. Activating Berserk once more. So all these trees should have been damaged by poison already. But we are kinda ran out of trees. Very good. 9 seconds left. Yeah, I can reach the fat trees, but I cannot fell them. Okay, I think next one we try to go for the elder tree. Let's see how far we get in destroying the elder tree. So can I get the fattest damage upgrades we have? Like, the thing is, the X-throw is not very useful to destroy the elder tree, I feel like. So let's go for the Berserk update instead. Resource gain actually should have been my highest priority, obvious. Unlocks stackable Berserk skill resource gain. Permanently increase Berserk skill resource gain by 2% for every 50 trees felled. Yes, okay. So this stackable stuff. Can't afford anything else. I'm missing the bark. Oh, bite? No bark. Okay. Yeah, so I should go actually for the bark, but I want to go for the elder tree instead. Imagine having fun in a game. Stupid, I know. My bad. My bad. Imagine not playing the most efficient way available. What am I doing with my life? Found the fat trees. I think this should be enough X range to hit it. Yes, it was. Perfect. $80,000 life. So we will have another Berserk run, but this is not enough damage, so... Okay, so this was a wasted run, we do not have enough damage yet. Not even close, okay. I wonder if I manage to get an infinite run going at some point in time, if I have enough stackable skills. 20,000, yeah, it's like only 1/5 missing. So since we farmed nothing, we go here again, farm more bark. Activate the Berserk for more resource gain. Okay. Actually, I should make this entire turn since I have enough time to clear the entire forest, which we saw earlier. All the trees must die. Might actually still be more efficient to clear the entire forest than the side edges there. Go to the white trees this time. Hello, can I throw my X? Yes, thank you. We just run through and hit every tree. I believe that this is enough to kill the entire forest. I hope at least it is. I don't have time to look back. It seems to be mostly... like here and there I miss a tree hit. Not very much missing, of course. So we can make a run where we go for the resin and then the wood bark. Okay, so this is what we shall be doing the next few attempts. We go for both now. So we get some bark and some resin every single run. Viking wood cutter unlocked. Okay, I have to see what this is. Maybe it's a better wood producing machine. Fast operating wood harvester with a base capacity of 15 per slot. Yeah, I have to replace now all my wood cutting facilities. Together with a wood totem. Yeah, I have not used any totems so far, which is a little bit of a shame actually. Because there's a lot of upgrading them. Let's go for the X-Throw, which is quite good for the normal tree cutting. Missing resin. Missing mostly resin, okay. So more resin runs. Is there anything I can upgrade without resin? Yes, I have found something to upgrade without resin. At least once. Cool. Okay, we should have collected enough resources. Let's see. It's just 30 of everything, basically. Yeah, makes sense. And lots of logs. Okay, so how much does the wood cabin cost? 1000 logs. The regular one costs 20 logs. The Viking wood harvester costs 1000. Okay, so now basically what I need to do is remove things like this. Destruction mode. Plant the Viking hut. I think it also has a bigger radius actually. Connected with the pipe to the old box. Bomb. And it should produce more stuff faster. And we can additionally add a totem which costs 500 logs. Also with a huge radius actually. Okay. Interesting. Now if I wouldn't have used, like we have 500 logs, it should be enough for now. I don't need to care about logs. We can continue with our stone cogwheel production facility. And what did we do so far? We have added this box here which has stone. So we're still missing clay. So we want to have here two boxes. One for stone, one for clay. Right? Stone and clay. Why can I not build it? Because I'm missing planks. Okay. So I kind of need to increase the speed of my plank production machine. And not producing enough planks. Oak wood, stone brick, wood gear, clay brick. Do I, like, I'm sure I've produced a plank builder. So, why do I have this thing? Does it do anything? Do I not have a plank builder? This is stone brick machine. Wood gear machine. Clay brick machine. Cutlass the harvester. What is this? This is just an unconnected rock crusher. Which I need to connect to the box up there in the front, yes. So I already put this thing, okay. Okay. Yes. So I actually do not even have a plank machine and I'm already thinking about new integration. So what if we do nothing because everything is far too expensive? Actually, does... Oh, so this has input but no output. Oh... Right. So actually, if I place this thing here, ideally to the Viking farming thingy. No, stop destructing, please. I can actually store an infinite amount of wood there. Capacity 200, so this can actually store 250 wood now. So now actually, I actually thought of it like in a personal inventory, but that's of course false. But now even more, I wished I would have the ability to pipe all the wood thingies into one chest. This would have been really nice. But actually, I think I just can build a plank builder right here. And can I actually destroy a connection line? Kinda not really. So how do I replace a pipe is the question now. So I can mark a pipe. I can destruct a pipe. Okay. So then I can connect the pipe to from here to there. Select wooden planks here. And then we have to connect it to this wooden box for infinite planks. Oh wait, this is bad. This is not what I wanted. I want to, because now I can save 250 planks, but that's not what I want to save. So I think we're gonna destroy this connection, so my planks end up here, and instead I'm gonna connect these boxes so that they can fill up forever. So now they can stack like 5 million wood in this pipeline of boxes, and 30 planks here. Yes, the planks are saved. Okay, so now again, do one more incremental run or two until we get 500 logs. Then we come back again. Let's go. Let's go for the resin first, and then switch to the bark runs. Yeah, I think I should also get rid of the habit of trying to farm every single tree, because there's actually no point in doing so. Even though it's kind of fun. Now run over to the bark trees. 25 seconds left, which is plenty. Activate berserk mode and slap all the trees. So this, we think we cannot just run through. But actually I can try. I actually don't know how good it will be. Honestly, kind of hard to get through these trees. No, I actually can't just run through, okay. Dealing enough poison damage by now. The trees just die behind me. And produce lots of bark. Bit and hog skill active cooldown will decrease by 0.5 seconds for every tree felled by bit and hog skill. Okay, so we actually throw a lot of excess. Increase hog skill damage by 100. That is really a lot. Okay. trees around you will probably receive the weakness effect. That is also very important. So let's go for another run for the Schluss from the X again, another direction. Man, the forest disappears before my eyes. I have a hard time running into the little trees I have to run down. Because, man, if I throw the X correctly, it actually has an infinite cooldown as well. It feels like there's no point in putting skill points and reducing the cooldown if the trees just die on their own. Wow, there's 25 seconds left. That is very quick. Okay. Still 18 seconds left. This forest is also decimated. But the thing is, I'm kind of an area of effect crushing machine now, so I think farming the elder trees might still not be an option actually. I'm killing trees so fast, I'm nearly infinite here. Wow. So for the general farming, of course, this is the best. But for the... yeah, we just go for the skill damage, I guess. Actually, let's get the skill effect aura. When increase the weakness aura abilities reduced by 5 meters. Yeah, the resin is really... no. So first wood dust was the limiting factor, and now the resin is. I don't even know when to activate the berserk effect, because now everything is just max throw is like always ready now, because I destroyed trees and resets its cooldown. This feels like such a rushed run now. Like, I literally need more sprint speed at this point. That's what's limiting me most, my sprint speed. Like, I could get more trees if I would run faster. And I should stop throwing the X in my running direction, but throw it like next to me. So now I can basically remove both forests before going to the elder tree. Like, more or less, not quite, but like very close. Like, if I do a really focused run where I optimize my... can I just clip through the rock right now? That's interesting. If I tried very hard to optimize it, it probably would be possible. Now, what again was the weakness aura, chat? Unlocked weakness passive. Tree struck by a bitten hox permanently receive more damage and more resources. Yeah, so the weakness aura is very important to get more resources. So we're gonna focus on this first. Shall we try another run on the elder tree, chat? I feel like we can try. No, through the wrong direction again. Even though I actually don't even see which direction to throw it, because everything just dies instantly. Okay. Is it faster now? I think it is a lot faster now. With the berserk and the X-throw skill. Maybe because damage increase through the passive is now more active or something, I don't know. Get also another berserk. Also, we have more time probably. And of course, we arrive here a lot faster because we can kill more trees by just running past them and throwing our eggs. We killed the elder tree. I think we got nothing from it. No, I got the heart of the elder. Let's go. Cool. So we actually can kill the heart of the elder, which means we can now finally get this thing finished. 10 X kill for every tree felled. Okay, so we shall basically now make runs to the elder tree and we get till we finish these things. Even though I also missing resin. But since we can use another update for the elder tree, let's go for another elder tree run. And I feel like I can throw the axes before they return. It's so weird. I wonder if these things actually also take... So I do not see how many trees I have felled, so I do not see how many buffs I got. I also actually was so surprised by killing the elder tree that I didn't actually check which resources I actually got from killing it. Probably should pay attention this time. We will. 40,000 left. So, because I'm kind of looking at my cooldowns to not miss them. This is why I didn't see the resources on the right side. We got wood dust and wood dust. Resin. We actually get resin from this one as well. Okay, that is interesting. Cool. Did I get another Heart of the Elder or did I not get one this time? Because there's a 50% drop chance, but I got one. Okay. More area of effect damage. Now this thing is missing. So another run on the Elder Tree. Probably 3, 4, 5 more runs on the Elder Tree. Okay. Get as many trees on the path as we can to gain as much time back as we can. For whatever reason, it's actually not very impactful now anymore because we are fast enough anyway. But then maybe we can get another some of the other wood dust trees also done in the meantime. I actually don't know how much damage. Let's activate the berserk. Kind of forgot it. I have to get closer to get the maximum amount of slapping done. Okay. I actually throw my axe in the direction of other trees. I feel like if I aim it like this, it still hits the tree. Yeah, I can hit the other trees. Cool. I'm not getting the elder tree done this round for whatever reason. No, I kind of just got it. Okay. Okay. 50 X skill damage. Another one. Okay, let me check if I how much wood we actually got, and then we continue. My wood. So everything's full. How about the planks? Not quite full. Okay. Yeah, that is. I got 2 times 250. Oh yeah, because I have 2 of these logs. Yeah, makes sense. I'm totally not surprised. I of course knew that was about to happen, chat. I was fully prepared. If I sound surprised that yeah. No. Wait. Let's also gather these materials because the chests here are also full. So we just have them. Right. And now we can build here Actually, okay, these boxes are for clay and for stone and stuff, so we can just place a second wooden box. It's fine. So I kind of forgot where my machines are that I want to connect, but one is here. That is a stone output that we want to connect. And now I need to find my clay output as well, which would be this thing. Okay, fine, the chat. We start the video with needing the stone and the clay, and that is too far away. Are you kidding me? Okay. Sometimes, you know, it is just beautiful. Can't walk. Okay, we have stone and we have clay. We have 3 wood thingies, from which one should produce only planks, which I actually can already build. And so the first thing we need is machine that produces cogwheels, I guess. That's built in this direction. It needs clay and wood. We assemble wooden gears. Let's actually place the wooden totem back here, where we have our 3 woodcutter thingies. This saves an entire forest. And we need another assembler for the planks, which we just build somewhere like this. Like, we could build it more compact, of course, if we wanted to. I need more oil. Probably a lot more oil, so we're probably just gonna produce some manually. Oil. We need oil. Three more, 2 more, 1 more. Let's go. Whee! Glass plank production. Planks and wooden gears. How does it have 16 capacities? 50. That's interesting. And now we need to combine right, I actually forgot. I need to repeat this another second time. Yeah, I got lost in the process because I of course need to produce the iron cogwheel, the rock stone cogwheels, but I also need to produce the gearboxes, which requires this thing. So I need to redo this entire setup once more in the same area, basically. Yeah. Well, I'm overwhelmed by feelings right now. Give me a second. My brain, stop exploding, stop exploding. Okay, let's go. Because the entire plank machine back there is only for stone gear. So basically for now I will just put the stone gear into my loot area. The next box is somewhere around here. Because then we need a second stone gear manufacturing machine. Connect it like so. And that should give us stone gear output. So if we click the obelisk, we get stone gears. Woo! Lovely. So we are crafting currently everything except the primitive gearbox. So we need, of course the plank machine, we don't need to repeat, but we need to repeat, we need another clay farmer, another rock farmer, and 2 other wood farmers. and connect them all together. Okay. And the thing is, I do not have space. Primitive rock crusher. Alright, so we need a rock crusher for clay and a rock crusher for rock. So at this point, I would really wish I could fly, I have to say. It would be very useful in this game right now. Okay, stone. Range of 1500 is... Maybe if we build a second box here, it might be just in the space of it. Yeah, bug fixing problems in this building area will be quite the nightmare. So at some point there would be a great incentive to actually make clean builds and clean them up and sort them, so you know, because like if now something isn't working as you want to, like if you don't open the game for a week and you come back to this, like what do you even do? Like find the unconnected box. My camera zoomed in for no reason. Camera please. So start tracking. Find the unconnected box with rocks in it. Yeah, good luck. That being said, where is it? This one. So I guess I want my end output to be somewhere here. Let's build 2 assembly lines here. So we know where we actually want to end. Now we need another assembly for the... So we need 2 more assemblies basically. Oh, this deletes trees. We don't want to delete trees. It will be fully chaotic now. Let's build it in front. Maybe I should go from back to front. Okay, let's focus on getting wooden gears first. Okay, so we need a wood harvester. Can I get it somewhere with more than 2 trees? If I can get in between these trees, it's still only... So first thing, I cannot build it here anyway. Oh, there's actually a lot of trees here. 5 trees here. Okay, let's connect the wooden harvest already to one of our machines. Our crafters. Like so. Here we want to produce wooden gear. So we already have the planks as a wood. Now we need the clay from a primitive rock crusher. We have already the stone crusher, but not the clay crusher so far. Is 2 clay enough for me? Do I want actually more? Or probably I will just take the 2 clay and be done with it, because honestly this is a nightmare. So it just doesn't fit between a rock and a hard place. Because we could just add... Oh, this has an output of 3, let's go. Okay. Oil, I need more oil. Okay. Whee! Okay, we have the clay machine. Get the clay to the... wooden gear producer. That's next step. Pipe. Find my clay machine. And route this thing to... here. 3000. So I actually might need 2 boxes. Okay. So we don't have to be very optimal. We can just build 1 box here. second box like somewhere behind it, somewhere here. And then we can connect and can finally produce wooden gear. Perfect. Okay. Yes, so we are producing wooden gear. So from wooden gear we need to make... Why do I have... yeah, chat. This here was the assembly I wanted to use for the second part. I actually forgot. I was thinking, but then I forgot. So here we are just... no, this is my plank producer. Never mind, I'm yapping for no reason. Yes, sure. Okay, so we have wooden gears. So we next need stone gear. Stone gear, we need to connect this output to this input. Here we need to select the rocks, stone gear. Of course, we add the wooden gear, and the stone is the next. Stone we have already placed somewhere, so find the box full of stones with no connection. Should be this one. Yes, perfect. Probably line will not reach, because like why would anything ever work out in your favor? Exactly. That's just how it is. That's fine. Get used to it. Box. Connect this to here and connect from here to this machine. And now we can get stone gear. Yes. Perfect. So now we have stone gear. And for this we need only stone gear and planks, so we actually have one machine too much. So this machine we actually do not need. So let's connect the plank generator. Right, this is a plank generator. And I don't have enough materials. What am I missing? Oil again. Okay, fine. It's fine. I'm not even mad. 30 oil is enough for now. We can build 3 cables, which is exactly what we need. Yeah, it works. And now we just need to connect this thingy here to our output obelisk, which of course will not work, but we add a box about here. So the crash list of the wooden gearbox is part of the trunk list. Actually, just test. Why think about it if you can just test? Gearbox? No gearbox. Okay, it doesn't work. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. 30 gearboxes will be enough anyway. Who would ever need more gearboxes than 30? Okay. Gearboxes added to the list of produced things. Woo! Automate everything. Cool. Forest unlocks are done. Everything is unlocked. Coal. Milestone, coal. And desert is next. Cool. I actually should craft a tool belt at some point in time, probably. Let's collect some more logs, just because we want to profit from our insane log generation back here. Wow! Look at all my logs. 1700. I really wonder how high the stack size go. 81 wheat. Okay, can I make wheat grow faster? What can we actually build that we have not built yet? We have built a stinker station, we've built a plant farmer, the collector. This one we have not built yet. Processing time. The zone. So we want a zone increase, but we need stone gears. Okay, that is fine. Let's produce some stone gears. So the question is, I have a stone gear producer back here. And it just doesn't get enough stone. It's from this box. Why is my stone box empty? This has 5 resources around. It's full of clay. My stone machine is full of clay. Now that is actually an issue. Okay, now can I filter this somehow so it produces only stone? Because I cannot remove both materials. So basically it would be best to remove this machine and build a new one where it can only farm stone. And not clay at all. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Wait. Something's wrong, I can feel it. Both are stone now. This should be a clay producer, not a stone producer. Wait. This is all wrong. This should not have stone inside it at all. This should be producing clay only. Something is fully wrong here. No, it is a stone producer. So both these chests should be just stone. No, okay, it was right. Okay, that's fine. We can, there's no harm done, you know? Build it as far to the right as we can, so there's will be no clay in the area. Okay. Sorry, my bad. So, stone it is. Rock and stone, brother. Okay, that being said, let's manually produce some stone gears so we can progress something at some point in time. Yeah, I actually have enough of everything to produce tons of stone gear, so that is not even an issue. Let's just manually produce lots of stone gear. I think I want something like 50 if possible. I know it's gonna take some time now, which is a little bit annoying. I know, I'm very sorry. Like my stone gear production facility is sadly very slow. We might be able to speed it up when we build the pylons near the manufacturer's machines, but also, you know, if we just let it collect, just go and play some mini-games, just let the machines run. We actually do not need to optimize anything. The slow crafting machines are full enough in this case, because you just wait until everything is fully saturated. All boxes are full. Since the gear is the most limiting factor in this game, so the 30 stack size boxes. Of course, for wood, we have now 250, which is really good. Oh, actually, yeah, what producers. And that being said, is this? I actually have a plank producing machine. So actually we can also just add this thing. Just to save more planks. Now, what we want is this wheat thingy. Oh. Does this build on a machine or... Oh, machines have upgrade slots. Ah. So resource around 7. Can I also accelerate the processing time? Actually can. Can I replace these things? No. Can I destroy these things? I probably can. Yeah, I can. Okay. So resource around 5. Yeah, so if I build the zone tier upgrades, like so. It now has 9 around. It reduces the time protection to 7. What if I build speed upgrade instead? It's at 6.4, which is actually faster, isn't it? $7.1. 5.8. Yeah, the speed upgrades are worth a lot more. So I actually would have thought you kind of need more radius. This machine permanently empty is permanently empty, so let's build speed upgrades here as well. So it's still permanently empty. So this machine cannot even receive a speed upgrade. This machine alone is faster. Or maybe because the oil was fully empty. So because now it needs to wait. I know, because the oil is 5 oils are transported slower than the wheat is produced. Yeah, this is not very optimal here. Okay. Good to know. That's good to know. Okay, yeah, what about the tinkering? I wanted to create a tool build. Which is actually quite fast. So now what did I do? Can be crafted at Tinker Station. A practical build for organizing equipment. Unlocks the workbench tab in the inventory. Yeah. So this is my resource tab and this is my workbench tab. Oh, so now I can craft while running around. It is nice to be able to craft on the run, so I don't need to go back always. So I can only now go to my obelisk, click collector, and press tab and then build whatever I want. That's cool. Cool. Very fun indeed. Okay, I think we are fully done with the resource generation for this island, right? Okay. Here are milestones. We are done with the wood. We are done with the rock. We are done with the clay. We are not done with the wheat. So this upgrade we already got once from the minigame, and now we could get it to tier 2 from collecting wheat. Now what I'm wondering, chat, is where did my bigger box come from? Why can I craft? Why can I craft this trunk chest? Where did I unlock the trunk chest? Did I unlock it in the minigame actually? If I can ever manage actually to walk back there, because now everything is full of everything. Oh, can I do anything with the totem? No. We of course could produce the... So, let me check again. So this thing has now a time interactions of 10. Also chat, it actually takes only from one single box. I feel like it should have a second output somewhere. Can I connect this pipe somewhere else? Because that's why it should have 2 outputs, because there's 2 slots. That's really weird. It seems to be taken from only 1 slot. Okay, time between actions 10. So if I now add this Pt2 upgrade, it's now at 8.5. 10. Range zone upgrade instead. Still 10. Okay, that is pointless. So the speed upgrades are basically better always. 7. This thing is jobless. I have not connected it to anything. Cool. Can I connect 2 wood farmers to this machine? Does it increase the... it gets emptied into this... Oh, okay. So I can feed the plank producer from 2 of the things which can both speed boost. Then, okay. Cool. Okay, this thing is not enough to do because it needs more clay. So the clay producer needs more speed as well. Just speed up everything. Okay. Good. Elder tree farming. Right? Elder tree farming. We need here the next upgrade this, so kill the elder tree. Let's go. So we've seen I can basically kill it reliably, but it kinda got also a little bit close last time. Not entirely sure what I did wrong, but we know that we cannot slack around too much, but actually have to do things. Berserk mode activated. Now we slap the bark out of the tree. And it's so trippy that the entire screen seems to like move if you just stand around and press Berserk. He kind of seems to move me sometimes a little bit, which is a little bit weird, honestly. I don't know if it has something to do with it getting bigger and smaller from our hitting. Tree altar unlocked. Okay. What's in tree altar? An altar that slowly generates all types of wood, milestones, items without requiring resources? Okay. Yeah, the rewards from the minigames seem to kind of break the game, I have to say. So it has also an output. So let's build it like this and build the collector like so. This is well within range, right? Actually, can I upgrade the range of this thing? Probably not, right? There's no range upgrade. Because this would be really what we want in life. And of course, there's nothing what we want in life, always. Right, produce oil. Now we can do with our belt. Wow! Can this thing produce any faster? Yeah, it just produces wood. Anywhere we want. Okay. Nice. Okay, we're gonna take a short break here. I will be right back. For you it will be instant, for me it will be longer. And we are back. Let's go and kill some trees. Woo! The balancing between the tree sling is kind of interesting, because this mega tree mostly gives you tree resin again. So with both the regular building and the incremental game, you require like all resources, and actually the very first resource is the one that gets cast the first. So it's not like a linear progression from one resource to the next, but the very first resources stay relevant through the entire time. More tree slaying. Watch my cooldowns. 1 second left for the extra, and we're gonna get another round of Bertha King. I can slay a little bit more trees for more wood dust. Okay, perfect. Great. What's next? Is this one to the max? Maximum damage. I kind of would love to see... here, 620 damage. So it's the 600 already. So the other things seem to scale actually faster. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4 more ancient trees. Until we are done with the basic axe. Now, I don't feel much progression so far, I have to say. Like the additional skill levels and so on, they are not very consequential. Like they don't change anything really. So it feels like a little bit repetitive. Which I would prefer it not to do. But it's fine, it's not that bad. In general, I would like if the minigames and incremental runs would be a little bit shorter. But at the same time, like the benefits you gain seems to be insane, like with the tree altar and everything. So basically, I think how it is supposed to be is that you build some resource generator, go into the incremental game 1 or 2 runs until you generate all the resources, and then you get back and farm the resources and build the next thing and so on. So you always go between the modes back and forth, so to speak. Of course, I didn't do that very well. I kind of focused on one mode and the other mode. But at the same time, it's also like it's not like punishing for tryharding one mode first and then going to the other mode and try that one first. So you can really have the choice, like just do what you want. Both is progress. Both is fine. It's good that we seem to get the elder tree thingy every time we chop it, because the base chance is only 50%, but because we have the updates of the extra resources, it seems to be dropping more often. 2 more runs. Yeah. I also could just click there. I don't need to swap menus every single time. I don't know why I still do it, but it feels like buttons are far away anyway, so it's okay. Next run. Sprint through, throw some axes in between. Like the axe got really huge. Let's throw it to the side to produce more time for farming. And chop on the mega tree again. Again and again. It seems like sometimes I have a dual hit. I do not know why exactly that is. This I do not know. Generally, I have 0.5 seconds between hits, right? So 2 hits per second is our attack speed. X-roll and dead. We get another berserker in. Another X-roll. Let's go. Generating tons of wood to dust. More upgrades. 2 times this, so 2 more runs until we have this X done. Done and dusted. I did not read too much about the upgrades that we did. Like more poison, more area of effect, more anything. The base run itself doesn't change too much, so it's, yeah, again, it doesn't do much. It's fine. Oh, of course, the second strike is actually the poison. The second tap that we hear is actually the poison damage. Right, that actually makes sense. So it also seems that our cooldown is running faster than the time for the run itself, which is a little bit weird. I don't know how exactly this works. What is this? Feels like it's 10 seconds ahead. It's still 10 seconds ahead. Yeah, okay, never mind. It's actually it's the same time. Okay, it's fine. It just was a miss. So it's wrong basically. Was this a barrel here with wood dust? Okay, that is very much nothing. Like 50 wood dust is really lame. Like to be hidden behind the elder tree, like you would guess, like there would be the biggest chests ever. But that is just a little bit of a nothing burger. Okay, disappointing. Okay, missing resin now for this upgrade, missing resin for this upgrade as well. Now they both need 1k, so in this case we go for the white forest ones. Even though the elder tree also gives us this type of material. But I think we will still be too slow to farm both the big tree and the white forest. Of course, the white forest itself can be grind to dust instantly. There's no time at all, really. Oh, miss through my X, which reduces my cooldown. Like, not hitting anything with your X is actually quite painful now, because it reduces its cooldown if it sinks. Hello, please! Thank you! Of course, hunting individual trees, of course, is not very efficient. That's fine. We go for the tree bark thingy in the meantime. Try to run through as much as we can. Split as many trees as we can. Another chest has actually spawned. One that I actually have to contain a resin, which is very useful. The resources we needed the most right now. Very good. Keep always an eye on the cooldowns of the abilities. 1 second left. Okay. Did we get 1000 resin? We got 1000 resin. Okay, so we can upgrade our poison to the max. Base damage plus 20 per second. Does it also say how much poison? Yes, we have 260 poison damage for 7 seconds as well. Very good, very good. Now one more run for the elder tree, and then we need one more run for the white trees. Well, the elder tree also gives us resin. It will not be enough. At least I think it will not be enough. Poison all the trees, activate Berserk, and now hit on the fattest tree you can find. Woo! I wonder if we can try to run to the white tree forest after hitting the elder tree. Now we have only 10 seconds time, which is not much. Actually, we have nothing to lose, we can try. It seems we have plenty of dust so far, so we're only missing really resin. Which is really interesting, because the wood dust was the most missing resources for some time. Said I was sleeping a little bit. So I missed the half a second. didn't get the barrel, which is a little bit disappointing. Oh, yes, we can hit a few of these trees. Very good. Especially because we also get time back when we hit those trees. So we can actually do a little bit more than you would expect by doing this. And get a lot of resin done as well, which means we actually got enough resin to unlock the final X skill. The X is done. We end with 740 damage, 0.5 second cooldown, 0.75% effect strength for area effect damage. The range of 762. Now, the range of 762 seems insane, but I don't know the units. If it's millimeter, it's not much. If it's meters, it's bonkers. Poison damage and poison duration. Damage increased by interacting with them. Word a little bit weird because you're kind of like not using the interact button, but the left click, so kind of more like attacking them. But I don't care too much about the wording. Yeah, and we need resin mostly. And we have 112,000 of the dust. Yeah, farming the dust was a big mistake. I didn't need to do it at all. Also, lots of bark, so we only need to clear the white forest every single time. Okay. Yeah, resource balancing seems a little bit weird. So at first I thought it was weird because I didn't know that the big tree also gives you this resource. That it does. So basically all my farming runs for the regular wood dust were mostly irrelevant. I wonder if there's any point in doing anything else here. But let's go for the bark just because we are here. Is there's no, of course, like probably we can go back faster or something, I actually don't know. So I would guess that the poison takes out the most trees behind me if I just run through like this. Can never know because I never check, but it seems to be the case really. So we can farm the entire white tree forest and the entire... I don't know how the trees are called honestly. Is this forest? I think we're currently running backwards, but that's fine. And now we go to upgrade the X. And I'm still missing tons of white resin to upgrade everything here. Yeah, I kinda would wish I could increase my resource generation multiplier or something. Because this is honestly quite insane. So at this point I feel like I could actually activate my abilities right away, like Berserk. Because we one-shot everything anyway, and I'm kinda ran in the wrong direction. And this doesn't generate any resin at all. So this is a big waste of time. Let's take the time to actually scout here. Even the chest doesn't generate anything. Are quite sturdy. Yeah, we're just generating more wood dust and more oak wood, which we really do not need. So yeah, this was a failed run. So we're just gonna go right away after this and do another run. So I'm mostly scouting and trying to check if there's anything else to find here in this forest. But really doesn't feel this way. There's also no map at all. And we're actually powerful enough to clear the elder tree forest as well, if we wanted to. Because there's no point in doing so. Yeah, go for the right side, eastern to the white tree forest right away. And get more resin. Now, kinda would really wish to know if there's actually an option to leave this 20 seconds faster. Because there isn't much point in staying longer in this, because we only need the resin, and these are the only trees that give us the resin. So not entirely sure what we are doing. If we get the majority of trees like this, probably is good enough. And now we run back. See if we can exit this. Or if we have to wait until the time has run out. Can detect with this door. Can detect with weapon stand. I can leave early. But did I get resources for leaving early? I hope I did, otherwise I feel very scammed. More seconds time to explore, which is like the least useful update right now. So I cannot see which resources I gathered, so I actually don't know how many I lost by leaving early. But we try to leave early again and see how many resources we have, because we had 620 something last time. And so if I get somewhat close to that again after this run, we know that we took our resources with us, which is what we want to see mostly. Can I actually leave the area by pressing escape? No. Okay. So let's try to run home. Whee! Oink. Eh. Yeah, so we seem to keep at least what we gathered, which is good, of course. Weakness, aura, ability, base radius. Increase the weakness, passive strength, more damage. Yeah, we don't need more damage really. Cooldown for X throws, kinda fancy, of course, I guess. Yeah, this is the thing. I kinda don't really need any updates anymore, because like we already can destroy everything available. So there's not really a point in doing this. Permanently increases berserk skill resource gain. That is actually what I need. So we actually get more resources by using the berserk skill on the white trees. Exactly what I wanted. So let's focus on this skill first. Snap some trees in the distance that I kinda missed. And get back out. And I completely forgot to use my berserker skill. Perfect! Wow, just skills that I get more resources from using berserker skill, and then don't use a berserker skill. Like a real pro. So there's basically no reason to go back at all, because we just like need thousands of resins and we can clear the entire white forest, and all the upgrades are kind of meaningless for that, which makes it honestly kind of boring to some degree, because this farming becomes like more and more useless. Now of course I should check the progression, because the rewards then is actually what makes this useful for the most part. Snipe the last tree and run home. The runs are really fast at this point, like 20 seconds or something. At least it feels like 20 seconds. Probably it's longer, like I don't see the clock, how much we actually get time back. So we use the berserker skill at least, that is very good. I kind of want to get this once to see what the last unlock is, but last increased duration for each tree felled. It's actually very strong, because then we could get the duration for the entire white tree forest and get the resource gain upgrade for the entire white tree forest. Like double damage and so on is all very useless. Time increase is useless, skill damage boosting is useless. Skill-based duration can be useful. It's actually also a very cheap upgrade, which we can unlock a little bit. So let's go for this one as much as we can, and then for this thing as much as we can. Okay, progression. Is there something that we actually can progress for? Oh, I actually have to unlock this manually. Permanently increases the base speed of any wood harvesting building. Increases movement speed while sprinting. Increases the total amount of any resource you can receive in the dark thicket. Oh, yeah, this is of course something I should have gone from the start. Increase the drop rate of Heart of the Elder you can get dropped by 100%. Over 100% will lead to multiple drops. Yeah, of course, this upgrades, I should focus on the upgrades that increase my resource gain rate. I really messed this up quite a bit. I probably could have been done already fully. So let's go for the Elder Tree 2 times to upgrade the Dark Thicket resource. So Elder Tree killing it is. Okay. Now again, I currently actually thinking about upgrading the Dark Thicket skills to be better in the Dark Thicket, which is mostly useless, honestly. I wonder if I could take the progression mid into the main game from the demo. That would actually be a really good question. Because of course would be fun if I... At the same time, like, I also wouldn't mind to start fresh and do all this again. Because it was a fun process. And having knowledge about how to build a base can build the next base a lot cleaner. That's how it always goes. Like, once you've done building a base, you kind of want to restart building the bases. We have actually so much time left. I want to go for the white trees. Because of course, if you can farm the Elder Tree and the white trees in one run, it would be very efficient. Let's see if we can manage this to get exactly here. Yeah, but again, like upgrading the tree farming thing just to farm more trees is of course somewhat useless because it kind of will not, the progress will not transfer to the actual game itself. This is rather pointless, honestly. Progression. One more. But well, since we're here, we're still gonna do it. I also wonder if I should activate the Berserker skill only in the end before killing the Elder Tree, because then we get more resources. But I feel like not really. We probably will not get multiple of the final resource until we have unlocked the multiple thingy. Now probably it is fast if I actually unlock the multi-drop from the Elder Tree first, because then I could get 2 of the rewards. And we will not farm resin until the tree is dead anyway. Every tree dead helps us with the timer. All trees just disappeared randomly. So of me hitting them, they just dropped dead out of respect for me. Okay, that was very fast. Can I actually, like... That's actually insane. How much I can run through this. Get all additional tree bark now as well. Yeah, so basically we should get the progression for the... I didn't get the resource. So currently the drop rate is 50%. It increases by 100%, so I will get 150% minimum drop rate, but then I get the additional buffs and things. Okay. One more run. It's always one more run before the next. Oh, I mean, yeah, the runs really start to feel really endless. Like I'm running and running and running and repeating and like... I mean, to some degree it's my fault, of course, because I didn't do it most optimally. So I needed more runs than I should have needed. At the same time, I don't know. The progression that you don't even get a guaranteed resource drop from the Elder Tree seems a little bit too much. Like, at least give me like 1 drop per run, at least. But of course, it's just a demo, so they kind of want to increase the time played in the demo, of course, which is also kind of okay. I guess as long as they balance it in the release game, it's fine by me. Okay, we are mostly done with this one and go next to the next forest. Just 1 tree. 8 more resin. Snap this thing. Activate Berserk because the time is about to run out. Yeah, the timer kind of becomes now near infinite. As long as I have trees around, I actually do not run out of timer at all. But now I can progress, yes. Oh, and I can unlock this several times. Yeah. Okay, so I really messed this up hardcore. Like, it could have been done 5 times faster if I actually would have read the manual and clicked on the progression. Because of course, like, if you you can unlock several levels of this. Okay, so killing the Elder Tree now gives me a lot more resources. Elder Tree resource, I have to say. It's only the final resource that gets increased. Okay. Nearly dead, and we got only 1 heart of the Elder, so it was rather pointless. Okay, thank you for nothing, I guess. That is a little bit disappointing. I really hope for more. Okay. Okay then. Yeah, but with all incremental games, of course, you have the balance between like damage and the resource generation upgrades. And I didn't balance it well because I didn't see there was an update for the resource generation. It is really on me and not on the game. So basically I should go then for the next Elder Tree upgrade because I feel like I have enough of the other resources but by just killing the Elder Tree and doing this mixed runs with Elder Tree and... Right? Because all of this take like this Elder Tree farm upgrade. So we keep running. Reach the Elder Tree. Let's see how many we get. Now, considering that I want to have multiple upgrades from the Elder Tree to upgrade the resource generation, I should get the upgrade for the Elder Tree resources first. Because this increases the resource I need most right now to upgrade the other resource generation. So in the end, I guess that the resource balancing is actually quite fine. I think I just messed it up by the way I played it. I would assume for now. Now it's hard to say in hindsight, of course. At the same time, like I feel like if you're like a new player and you don't know everything by heart and have not done this run 20,000 times, you also kinda do not know like when to go for which tree. Like you kinda have to test and run around, figure things out, which is just fun in itself. So I do not think that there is any value in going for the perfect run. Just go for any run and I'd rather do the run 2 times basically. Level 2 requires now 3 of these things. Can I just upgrade other things now in the meantime? Kinda yes. Have some resources, so let's click some upgrades. Okay. Some random upgrades for the Berserker. Berserk. I'll just throw my X through this. They should die now from poison and everything. It's hard to say if the additional Berserker upgrades we have have any effect on it, honestly. It's hard to say. I don't see anything much. But maybe it dies faster now, who knows. Okay. Oh, the radius, man. The radius is really insane. Plus as the X throwing also is somewhat insane. Hello? There's no some trees, I actually don't know. Ah, I'm getting sloppy in the aim. Missing stuff. 7 seconds left, there's so much time left. Yeah, it feels like I got a lot stronger metal in the progress that I managed to go for. So basically now it's really a full run. Like literally can delete every single tree in this entire forest area. I am the most powerful lumberjack known to mankind, I guess. Because there's literally like there are some trees left and some elder trees are still left. We can do better. Burn down all the trees. Yeah, now we got 2 of these things. Total amount of any resource you can receive. So does it also count for the elder tree resource? That is a big question. If you now can get 3. Oh, so actually the dust is also now all resources are limited. That's actually crazy. So honestly, probably the run speed is now the biggest upgrade I actually could get. Okay. Level 3 is dead. These trees are dead. Everything's dying. Maybe the X can reach the trees in the back. It can. Very good. And actually I think I can farm this entire forest a lot quicker because I underestimated the area effect I actually have. This was a huge waste of time to go for this tree. Okay. Yeah, area of effect seems really insane now. We must try to run through and tap every tree once. Because that should be good enough to actually farm most of them. That should dive to poison everything. Yep. They all die to poison everything. Yeah. This direction is there. Yeah, okay. I cannot reach anymore. That's all I can reach for now. Got 2 of the Elder Tree progressions again. So again, 2 times resources at 50%. Again, I do not know if this 50% also count for the Elder Tree resource. Because honestly, if it doesn't, then it's a waste of spent resources. Because the only limiting factor right now is the Elder Tree resource. At least if I have the choice what I want to improve next, I would improve the Elder Tree resource. I just assume that this upgrade also increases by 50%. Then it's fine. It's not 100%, but it's something. And by being cheaper, of course, actually I can run around this tree while slapping it, so maybe the AoE will kill more trees. So we get closer to our goal of actually deleting the entire forest. But I lost orientation where I am, of course. That's just how I roll. I forget where I am. Ignore the barrel now, it's useless anyway. No idea where I threw my axe. Threw it away. Okay. Everything dies. Yeah, I feel like I'm kinda really close to putting concrete everywhere. I don't know. Like so much free space now. Like imagine filling all of this up with concrete. That seems like something I would want to do. This time I also have more time left. So actually nearly make it back to the Elder Tree forest. Yeah, I hit a few trees. Let's go. Got 2 trees extra from the Elder Tree forest. Still got only 2. Okay. So... yeah, so I should really hard focus on the Elder drop rate, basically. Okay. Focus on the Elder drop rate. If you ever play this game, focus on the Elder drop rate. The most important upgrade. So first you need to upgrade your damage, which is mostly like your axe and your berserk. So you can destroy the Elder Tree forest, the Elder Tree itself. As soon as you can destroy the Elder Tree, go for the Elder Tree resource upgrade as fast as you possibly can. Still getting resources from trees being poisoned back there. Kind of funny. Okay. We just use Berserk to run faster now, actually. I could have used it in the White Forest, but I kinda messed up. But this becomes also more and more of a rage run and not a real farm run. So it's kind of easy to mess up. Yeah, really everything's cleared. I always turn around and can't believe it, but yeah, everything is just cleared. Hey, more time for my extra tree. Something still poisoned? Yeah, something was still poisoned that died to my poison. Weird, weird. Yeah, got some of these trees as well down now. Let's go. Okay, now we should be able to progress our Elder Tree. So we got 2 again, so it's always 2 now. So let's see if we will get always 3 now. Now we are actually missing tons of dust as well. All of these take extra resources. Yeah, we focus only on the elder tree farming resource right now. Don't spend anything else so far. Even though I actually only need the sprint run boost, that would be the only update that transfer over to the real world. So the only update we actually need. So probably it's already enough with this game mode. I think we have peaked enough. We've seen enough of this farming tool. But the forest destruction is kind of satisfying, so it's not too bad. But of course, since there's no real progression anymore, it kind of gets stale. Which is fine, because there are like 20 more minigames I can do, probably. And forgot to activate Rage again for the white forest and the resin, which always means a loss of resources. And white resin being the most scarce resource after the elder tree resource is really bad. Yes. 21 seconds left after farming this forest. Something is still dying somewhere. Heal the ticks. And got some trees extra, which is actually important for the dust, because you also need tons of dust for these upgrades. So this time it dropped 3. Level 4. Yeah, kind of once it gets going and you get more and more of the resource after each run, it kind of gets really faster. Again, I should have gone for this upgrade right away. At the moment I could have killed the elder tree, this should have been the first thing I upgraded. Really messed up by not doing that. It's also the reason why we are doing now 5,000 runs instead of 50. Three dead. Lost my way. Throw an X in a random position. So my X does not apply poison actually. Let's remember this time to activate the Berserk mode for the white forest. Hello, please die. Thank you. Forgot to activate Berserk for the white forest. Why is it so hard to activate the Berserk in the white forest? Like, the thing is, every time I run to the white forest, I'm impressed by how fast the trees die. Every single time. Without exception. $24 left. It's actually quite fast, but I'm also late on the Berserk because I didn't activate it. Otherwise, we would have more Berserk for this forest as well. But now we don't, because we messed up. Yeah, this trees actually still need several hits until they actually die. Okay. Actually missing the dust now. This upgrade. So we unlock the other resource generation. So we get more dust. We can also increase the movement, but we are missing dust. Okay. We are really missing dust. That is it. We are missing the dust. Anything else we can improve here? Like the Berserk resource gain, but I think unlocks second berserker skill duration, permanently increase berserker skill duration by 0.5 seconds for every 50 trees felled. For every 50 still. Okay. Now, I think this upgrade is also active while I'm not in the berserk mode. Otherwise, it would be really useless. Okay, spend all resources we had. Actually, let me use berserk now also while we are just running around. Maybe it's actually faster now to just sprint faster with berserk. The berserk is actually still on when we reach the elder tree. Eh. Where? There. Okay, this time we remember to activate the berserk skill when we reach the white forest. We will remember it, chat. Nothing else matters. Remember to activate the berserk skill when you chop down the first white tree. Now activated. Okay, we did it, chat. Finally. Finally we beat the biggest boss in every game, ourselves. Our own competence is beaten. Yay! 44 seconds left, okay. 21 seconds till next berserk. I'm running the wrong direction. Okay. Okay. Activate berserk just for running. Please die. Thank you. 23 seconds left. But maybe we sprint now faster, we actually can still reach something. Yeah, faster sprint speed really is the biggest upgrade, as per usual. We still try to just hit every tree once, because I believe our damage is big enough to do great. But of course also we got all the damage increase from killing lots of trees. We have the stackable thingy. We killed all trees, chat, we did it! Every tree dead. Woo! Yeah, missing dust. So I think we are more or less done with the dark secret. So let's take the movement speed and the wood harvesting buildings, because this updates of course are useful later on as well. And we have basically played through this thicket. Now collect some resources. Didn't even get 30 stone gears, that is wild. 250 or something. Okay. And here as well, click the obelisk. Woo! Everything's thriving. Oh, you 7 oil, didn't I just collect it? That is really fast. Okay. Good. Now, what? Yeah, so this is automatically increased to a bigger level. So does a primitive rock crusher crush these rocks? It really seems so. From stone and coal. Yeah, stone and coal. So speed upgrades. Now of course coal would be a lot more interesting than stone. So is the next progression level then basically to just build tons of primitive crushers everywhere and build a collecting obelisk for them? Like here directly, basically? Would that be the next evolution step? Of course, it's too far by 5 meters, as it always is. But this, of course, doesn't matter much. We just connect, like we don't think about anymore, because we have everything too much. Like this. So this collects stone now, mostly. The thing is, if I take out the stone, will it fill then with coal, or will it fill with stone? That's actually the good question. I don't even know what these rocks are. Here we have coal and stone as well. Yeah, okay. Like I don't mind too much, honestly. Kind of want only these rocks in the primitive stone crusher, honestly. Tin ore and stone. Tin ore, yes, of course. Need more oil. Connect craft 9 oil. Lovely. Under 50 meter, 1500 meter is roughly to here. So here we build the first chest. Connect. Yeah, so kind of the primitive crushers really need a second output because they can mine 2 different resources usually. Which is a little bit weird that they have only one output, which you can store in only one chest. This is one thing that I really did not understand at all. Like, coal, tin ore. Yeah, okay, why not? Coal, tin ore. Okay, what do we have here? Puzzle. Find pickaxes. Okay, we have found 1 pickaxe. Of course, building the crushers here would be a lot better. Like here we get like 7 rocks per crusher. It's obvious. Now it should basically search in circles around this pickaxe quest. Exactly. Found 2 of the pickaxes. And so far both of them were just leaning against the rock. So maybe that's also where the third one is. Of course, they could be behind one of these ore nodes. But like, if I would be the developer, I would hide one of the pickaxes inside the cave. This is why I went inside the cave. Have no map so far whatsoever. Kind of would be funny if I ran past the pickaxe already 5 times and you have all seen it and I'm legally blind. It's kind of funny, there is no consequence in jumping down, but I'm still kind of scared of falling in the water. Cannot go there. Mine. Explore the cave and dig down to find as many minerals as possible. The deeper you go, the rarer the minerals. Use the minerals to buy new equipment, buffs, and building in the shop. Equipment can be traded at any time. When you're ready, dig until you find the legendary treasure, which contains minerals and permanent upgrades. We logged in the demo. Okay. Oh man, imagine a mining game where You have a lumberjack mission, but not the dig down mission. So only the last pickaxe is missing. I think this shall be our last quest for the demo. Find the last pickaxe. Because I think there will be no progression anymore from stone and ore, as far as I understood. Plop. The question is, where have I not looked? Where have I looked really? Where is the third pickaxe? Yeah, so doesn't gearbox here. So the new area is really all around our old country. Of course, just let me check to that there's no other manifest that I actually ignored. Yeah, also all seem to be locked in the demo. Okay, that is fine. Very good. You have done all of that, all of this, all of that. Imagine if the last picture is actually down here. That actually would be funny. Memories. Door is locked. No pickaxe. Okay, no pickaxe here. Man, was the roof always like this? Looks very much for dwarves. Where is the last pickaxe? Like two were directly here. Leaning against this rock. I wouldn't guess that they are down in the water. That would be weird. Found it. Okay. Anything else here to explore? Doesn't seem like it really. This is just big stone boulders. Whee. Puzzle. Wheat oil, stone gear, primitive gearbox. Okay, so this is a repeatable quest. Okay. So it's pretty much pointless. Okay, then I think we are done and dusted with the demo of Nightwater. Yeah, I'm kind of really looking forward to the release of this game. I really like the mix of automation and base building, which I hope will be expanded with more automation, of course. Like so far, it's like I can say I really like it. Like the current level, I do not like too much, but it's good enough for a stick and stone level. It's really good for a stick and stone level. Good enough. I'm just looking forward to having more complex industrialization automation. And I really like the implementation of minigames in between. Incremental minigames. Now this one felt a little bit repetitive in the end, but again, I didn't understand the progression good enough, so of course you need only half the amount of runs if you actually go for the drop rate upgrades. And not upgrade damage until you can forest the entire forest, you know, forest the entire forest, very smart settings. But in general, very fine incremental game with different resources, different upgrades, like fun ideas about what can be upgradable. And the next minigame, of course, will have different resources and different progressions and different upgrades and different type of game. Now, I don't expect that harvesting trees or digging down is too different, but maybe they're gonna surprise us. Let's see. So, with a view onto the light tower, that's only to say, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you had a great time exploring a Nightwater demo, the second part with me. If you did, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to the channel to get more small indie games in this format. And maybe check out also my live stream over at twitch.tv/Shikigami, where I stream some Overwatch, playing Shmombra currently in Master. Suffering a lot, but don't tell your friends. Because like multiplayer PvP game, you know how it is. And yeah, see you next time. Have a good one. Bye bye.